Hey there, all my soul peeps. Angel of the Dawn back with another Divine Masculine Collective message. Go ahead and ring my bell there. Alright. Happy new moon, partial solar eclipse. That's happening. Probably by the time this video is uploaded, it'll be like right in the midst. I don't know, I think I've gotten conflicting information on the timing of it, so but it may be happening by the time I upload this video. So hope everybody's doing great. Shout out to all of my new and existing subscribers. You guys are all so awesome and I love you guys so much. Really glad that we're all on this journey together. What a wild ride, but man, it's pretty awesome. And the energies today are just, they feel new. They feel fresh. I hope they do for you guys too. I really feel like 2019, well, I feel like January itself has got some big things happening. And 2019 has got some huge things happening for us. Individually, collectively. Just, it's not going to be smooth sailing by no means, I'm sure. But, you know, I feel like over the last few years, it's just kind of getting better. A little bit each year, it's just getting better. So, but I feel like that's going to, like, really ramp up and amplify in 2019. So, here's to new, wonderful things for everyone out there in 2019. All right, let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine Collective on this beautiful day. It was actually 65 degrees here today and sunny and gorgeous. And the last few days have been like freezing or below freezing and rainy. Like we were getting, they call frozen rain, sleet, whatever, ice. It was raining ice at some point over the last few days. And then just rainy, rainy, rainy. All right, we've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Seems like that came out, maybe yesterday. That could be, I don't know, we'll see what else cards come out. Because that could be realizing immaturity in how they handle things, like emotionally. Yeah, I'm having trouble speaking it. How I'm getting that their emotional growth was stunted, kind of at a young age. This is, I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's sad, but I guess we all kind of go through things like this. I actually read or watched something here not too long ago that says that, you know, certain things can be stunted in early age, and we kind of stay at that age in whatever mentality we had trauma in as a young child. So the Divine Masculines that this reading is about, I feel, maybe had trauma, emotional trauma at a very young age, and they really could be realizing that, I mean, they may be realizing, first of all, that they behave immaturely when it comes to showing their emotions and in relationships. And I guess probably, most likely, during the dark night of the soul, whether they're having it, had it, or going to have it, that is probably where they'll realize that going back down, whatever, into their childhood, like really remembering things that, you know, that they experienced and how that really made them feel And that'll help them realize why they feel that way and why they do things that they do now. So I feel like that's happening. I feel like that may be why this is in reverse, because generally, a lot of times this can be immaturity in emotions. But I kind of feel like maybe, I don't know, they could still be just acting in this behavior, and they need to realize all of those things that I just said. So take it how it resonates. Got the Six of Cups, nostalgia in reverse. So they could be realizing, they may not be remembering the past really well right now. And it could be that they're realizing that they had some immature behavior in the past. Yeah, because then we got the King of Discs, husbandry. I always say king. That's a knight. This one I always say king. I don't know why. Knight of Discs. Knight of Discs in reverse. Husbandry. Because after I always read husbandry, I remember, hey, that's not the king. Anyhow, so, yeah, I feel like, whoop, threw that one on the floor. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we've got the Three of Swords. So, I feel like they're really coming to realize, maybe how they've behaved in the past, and I feel like this is like repeating cycles. With this Three of Swords, I feel like they are probably reflecting on the past relationship with their divine feminine. Because again, I usually state, just for my new subscribers, I generally deal with divine counterparts that have been in union in the past in some, time frame, form, or fashion, and now in separation, possibly moving towards union at some point, sometime. That is yet to be determined. But anyways, I feel like they may. I'm hearing hard lesson. They may be going through something they're going through in a third-party situation, most likely with a karmic, could be with a soulmate. I guess karmics are soulmates, karmic soulmates, whatever. Labels. Blah. Anyways, maybe we should just start saying divine energetic match. Because I feel like your twin flame is your only divine energetic match. Everybody else is a partial match. It could be a really close to full-on match, but never, I don't think it can reach 100%. I feel like your divine counterpart is your exact energetic match. You guys sing the same song, play the same tune, like at a soul level. Obviously, in this 3D world, that's where things got hijacked, was when we came here and all these other chords. That's funny. I was saying chord, just getting ready to say chords, and that says discord. But all these other chords were playing to create this song, this finely intricate song. Like a Mozart or Beethoven. Anyways, I digress. I feel like that is a twin, what we label as a twin flame, is your perfect energetic match. And like I said, I believe that you can have a ton of partial matches, and that goes with anybody in your life, not just a intimate partner. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I think I lost my train of thought. So anyways, they are, I think, realizing cycles, possibly a cycle that they went through with you in the past, they are realizing, you know, their part in it. I don't feel like they really, I feel like there was a lot of blame coming from the divine masculines in the past situation, and that because of that, they weren't seeing the situation clearly. And so they are finally seeing their role in this past relationship due to this current relationship that they are going through right now. And I feel like it's, you know, karmic. Well, it's all karmic. Everything's karmic. But, okay. I'm not going to sit here and do a full-on energy video right now, I don't guess. I don't know. I don't know why not, but... probably because I keep losing my train of thought. I got to concentrate on the cards here. So yeah, and I really think that this has a lot to do with the energies of today. Because I feel like today, the energies of this, and it may not be just today. Of course, it's, you know, didn't have to be just today. Energy's fluid. Time is an illusion. But I feel like the energies of today are going to cause this just washing away of illusions I'm getting. Just like washing it away. Clearing it out. I'm seeing water just rush over. Just rush. I'm just seeing water just rush. It's not, I mean, maybe over rocks or something, but just rush. And so I feel like they're going to get major clarity, or they are getting major clarity. But it's probably not going to be good. Or they're not going to feel good about it at first. 3 of Discs. Dedication. So yeah, I feel like they're seeing their part in why things get to a certain energetic level and then fall apart. I think they're seeing themselves. They're really seeing themselves. Excuse me. Queen of Wands. I mean, Queen of Swords. Excuse me. Queen of Swords. And that says imagination. So, goodness. Excuse me, let me get a drink. There we go, maybe. Maybe they're finally getting their voice, because wow, all of a sudden, just I can't, my throat was just like, still not great. And this either could be somebody in their life that is really controlling, or it could be them realizing their sharp tongue and their controlling nature. But I feel like because this isn't the king, it was in a passive way. Almost like a passive-aggressive type of behavior. And I really feel like this is all saying that, you know, kind of things get to the 3 of Discs, and then it just don't feel like it goes any higher, like not making any more ground because of, and like I said, the divine masculines are realizing their part in this, and obviously there was energies in the divine feminine that co-created this situation, and the divine masculine has, you know, energetically aligned with a karmic partner that exhibited that same energetic match to the divine feminine in that way. Not like a full-on energetic match, but there was something energetically about the karmic that was the same as the divine feminine. Probably, most likely a toxic trait. unfortunately. And that's why they're karmic partners. That's why karmic partners really aren't bad. Or they're not bad. They're good for everybody. Because I believe that, they're both karmic partners. Your divine masculine is a karmic partner to their karmic partner. Because we're all teaching each other lessons. And in the twin flame situation, we are having to get out beyond the twin flame union and fix all of these energetic pieces to ourselves through other energetic pieces. They can't full on match us, but they can help us heal pieces. And it's not just like romantic partners. It's every situation in our lives that heal and give us the experience of these different energetic pieces to our energetic puzzle. And once that happens, and I'm not sure if that has to be full 100% healed before twins can come back together, or if we can be to a certain level of healed and then come back together. I'm not quite sure how all that works yet. But because they are our energetic match, so I don't know at what point we quit repelling each other and start attracting each other again. Because that's ultimately what we're doing right now. We're out of balance, so we're out of magnetism. Whether you're attracted to them or not, the energetic pieces that are still out of balance are repelling. So, man, do I have pen and paper? Because now I feel like I need to show you guys what I'm trying to say. I know this is a strange divine masculine reading. Not typical anyway. But obviously that's what's meant to come out tonight. So let's just go right with this. Pencil would have probably been better. But okay. I'm not going to even draw people. I'm just going to draw rectangles here. For the divine masculine, divine feminine. And, if we were all aligned energetically, we would be magnetizing each other all the way across. But instead, we've got like some that are magnetizing across and some that are meeting in the middle. And just, like, nope, they're firing off at each other rather than coming together. And so I think that's it. When we get more of the connections, the magnetisms with our divine masculine than we have of the repelling ones, and maybe considerably more, probably considerably more, because it'd be more harmonious. Then we can come together, or come back together. But until we don't have so many of these ones that are, trying to kick each other's ass, then we have to deal with karmic partners and karmic situations that we link up to, to fix these things, to help heal us all the way. And now, one karmic situation obviously won't heal everything. That's why we go through so many different roller coaster rides in this. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Like, I was in there drawing that, and you guys, probably didn't even see it. We energetically, we link up. And if they're missing, if things are blocking, then we fight and repel each other. But when enough of these match up, of our energetic fields, then we can come back together. Other than that, we fight each other. And so, we have some that link up and some that fight. And then, karmic partners help fix one of these links, or maybe two of these links, make us realize different things. And they can trigger the dark night of the soul, which makes us realize on our own. The best karmic partner, the one that can trigger you into wanting to do this for yourself. Or actually, I guess our divine counterpart gets us to want to I don't know how that works for everybody. I know, for me, my divine masculine was the trigger in what most people would consider a negative way, but obviously it turns out to be a positive. He was the one to trigger me in a society viewed negative way, into like my dark night of the soul. So I guess it depends on your situation. But anyways, okay. I guess I've talked enough about that. Energetic matches. So anyhow, okay. The overall energy is, oh, that's so funny. I think that happens almost every time that I call the Knight of Discs the King of Discs. The King of Discs pops up, and he's also in reverse. Okay, so onward and upward with this reading, because we're already 20 minutes in. You guys are going to love this one. But I think that was some important information that needed to come out. So, especially in this twin flame journey, because it's so flippin' crazy, and there's so much information out there. Everybody's trying to push their theory and, or, you know, their way, so you'll buy this twin flame, I don't know, program. There's all these programs and things, and you know, that's cool. Everybody does what they need to do. I'm not really judging, but I also feel like it can be very misleading, and because this is such a difficult journey, misleading anybody even in the slightest little bit is, in my opinion, you know, just so defeating our purpose as light workers. And so trying to tell anybody that it's any certain person or like has to be this way or that way, in my opinion, that's, you know, that is putting the whole experiment in a box. I don't feel like it would be, in my opinion, that cookie cutter in such a divinely intricate program. Like, because it's all a program, whether it's the 3D Matrix program that's holding us captive or holding us down, or, you know, becoming our own sovereign being, we're still creating a program. We're still manifesting, you know. So, in order to learn from this, because it wouldn't be an experiment if somebody wasn't trying to learn something from it. Right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But, and because of that, it couldn't possibly be all one way. It couldn't possibly. And, I mean, and if you're exuding unconditional love for yourself and other people, it really don't matter what you want to believe it is, because you're still doing the divine purpose of spreading love and light. And so whatever you decide it is, that's okay. But if it's not in pure unconditional love and light, then in my opinion, that's not the twin flame experiment. That's not the twin flame experience. Now, I say if it's not all in love and light, like I said, believe me, my divine masculine and I, we've been married for a little over 24 years. We have been in separation for going on 5 years next month. And we have been through just about anything you can think of. Some not so nice shit from both of us. And so it's not like I'm, you know, perfect and he's terrible, or vice versa. There was a lot of manipulation, known and unknown, on my part and his part. I don't think he's quite realized. I think this is what he's realizing now, is some of the ways that he was really responsible for what's going on. And I think a lot of divine masculines are going through that. And I feel like because there's so many of us that are in like this soul group, or whatever the next big, you know, grouping is. I can't keep up, again, with the labels. But a lot of us has been through these same types of experiences. Now, whether you guys have been together 24 years or 6 years or 5 years or whatever, I still feel like a lot of us have been through the same thing. or not the same thing, but, you know, similar experiences. Energetically the same. If that makes sense. Because your experiences can be totally different to the eye. But the energy will still be the same. Like, your divine masculine still made you feel like my divine masculine made me feel. Even though the scenario could be totally different. And I made my divine masculine feel, you know, just like you made your divine masculine feel. Like that, if that makes sense. Okay, so again, I'm just rambling on. And see, that's kind of why I want to do a live. Because I would really like to just talk like this freely with you guys. But I haven't seen enough interest yet to do a live, so I haven't done a live. Yeah, so let's see what else is going on, because I really feel like he's not feeling like his stability is really rocked. And again, I feel like he's coming, you know, he's coming to or going to come to terms that his situation, or that how he contributed to the situation. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I just start talking and I can't shut up. And then sometimes I start talking and I can't remember what the hell I was going to say. So that's something I've often called mind erasers. I might have to do a video on that sometime. Just swipe your mind. Jeez, why? Did the energies change while I was talking? Because sometimes when I really feel like my cards let me know when the energies are like changing as I'm doing a reading. And that happens a lot. I mean, more than I would probably normally think if I didn't do this and feel the energies. Because I probably wouldn't notice it as much. But these cards, they get real funny when the energies are starting to change. And I'm really starting to notice pattern. And not like just this deck, but like any of my cards. See, like flying clear across the room. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. No new start in a foundation. No financial start. Like King of Swords, Queen of Wands. Oh, I guess King of Swords, Queen of Wands. Yep. With the King of Swords underneath this nostalgia card, the Six of Cups in reverse, I really feel like he is looking back on the past and seeing how cutting he was. And, excuse me, and how much more compassionate I feel in situations the Divine Feminine was. Like I said, the Divine Feminine, we're no angels. I know that. I'm sure you guys all know that. But, is that how many? Yeah, that's 3. Okay, we'll take them. That is Divine Counterpart, so. 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. King of Wands. Okay, so now we have Divine Counterparts on the board. And the bottom of the deck is the Magician in reverse. Okay, so with the Magician in reverse being the overall energy for this line, I really feel like, again, this is the Divine Masculine realizing how he played the part in things not rising above a certain level, why things weren't manifested, why things never took another level in the relationship, in finances, just in general. And with the Queen of Wands, I really feel like he's realizing, you got the King of Swords, you got this Queen, she's surrounded by kings. And this one's cutting and not very nice. And this one's upside down in foundation and money. I feel like also self-confidence. So, but I feel like the divine masculines are seeing the divine feminines, or looking back and seeing how compassionate the divine feminines was and has been throughout this entire situation. They're seeing all the hard work that was put in by the divine feminines, and seeing where the work that they put in, how it all ended up into this Three of Swords energy, how their actions and what they continue to do for, repetitive cycles, how it ended up here. But I feel like, excuse me, they are possibly putting down the burdens I feel like they realize, anyway, that they have to put down and walk away from this third-party situation, because they just keep doing this cycle. They've got to end this cycle and heal themselves and figure out, well, you see they're looking at each other. Like, he sees the divine feminine now, and I feel like he realizes that why all of this had to happen. He realizes why all this had to happen. With that Seven of Pentacles and that Eight of Wands, he realizes why he had to carry all these burdens. He realized why he felt like he was working so hard and not seeing any results. There's obviously, because these are wands, that's passion, fire. He realizes that this is definitely, who he's passionate about. Because I feel like now that he realizes what has been the cause of the problem, now that he's fixing himself, and now that he's becoming more of an energetic match, he's realizing, who the more, I say fixed him, but we're not broken, but like I don't know how to say that right, but, or where it's going to sound nice, so I'm just going to say energetic match. He's realizing who his energetic match is. So, that's what I've got. That was really long. Do a chakra of interest, chakra of focus real quick. Hope that resonates. That was a little bit about me and my twin flame also, and some of my thoughts, theories, and insights. Some of them just came through during this reading, so news to you and me. So we're all welcome. I love it when that happens, though. Anyways, okay. So, chakra of, all right. King of Swords again, and the Five of Swords. So, those are both throat chakras. He is learning his truth, and I feel like he is ready, or getting ready, to speak his truth. Or he could be speaking his truth. This could be now, and this could be coming. Or, yeah. Or it could have already happened. I mean, again, take it how it resonates. You guys know your individual situations, and this is just a general reading. But, anyhow, all right. If you guys like my readings and my rambles, please like, share, and subscribe. comment. I love to hear from you guys. And if you guys are interested in a private reading, a soul coaching session, or the new service of remote energy space healing, clearing, remote space energy clearing. Okay. Or would just, if these readings resonate and you guys would like to do an energy exchange donation, all the information is in the description box below. If you have any questions about anything, go ahead and shoot me an email. That is also in the description box below. And this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.